Can I get your name?
I don't get my name unless I'm breaking the law. Have I violated any laws? Here's why they call cops pigs.
One of the truest, most fact-checked, and video-verified statements you'll hear all week comes to us courtesy of Mike Norton from KULT News.
Nothing good happens from having conversations with cops.
If you take the time to digest and apply that nugget of wisdom, life will go way easier for you.
So the bank called, they said they noticed you're taking pictures and you're making them nervous, taking pictures inside the windows.
Yeah, sounds like the nervous people.
Can I get your name?
I don't get my name unless I'm breaking the law. Have I violated any laws?
No.
If I give my name in a situation like that, then it winds up in some database somewhere, and the next thing you know, I've got Park National Bank saying I can't bank with them. Nothing good happens from having conversations with cops.
Do you have a driver's license?
I do have a driver's license. You don't know who I am, and I guarantee you, you will leave this place without knowing who I am. I have zero intention of talking with you any further, or giving you my driver's license, or telling you my name.
Just being sketchy. What was?
Well, here, can you turn
Okay.
around? It continues to point the cameras in here and all over the building.
Sadly, he seems to be smart enough to know that he's on city property with the sidewalk. That does not make it right. I'm not justifying what he's doing. So he is still on the sidewalk. The second he dips a toe somewhere not on the sidewalk, tries to come in the doors, 911, call us, get us here. He's in the gray area. I think he knows a little bit about a lot and enough to kind of get away.
But he knows a little more than I do, so he's clearly much smarter than all of us.
Sadly, he's smart enough to know that
What kind of drugs are you on? I want to be one house.
What a freak.
right, wrong, and different. He is on city property. He's probably, like I said, kind of clever enough to know that. If he comes in, starts acting like a jackwagon, trying to bang on the doors, beat on the doors, 911.
See, they called the Blinds Operation Hotline, solved their problem. Hope that makes them feel even more at ease. Here's why they call cops pigs.
Mansfield, Ohio police got to show the world their true colors in KULT's latest video. Let's take a gander as once again, a man with a camera on a public sidewalk makes people so nervous that they feel like they have to call men with guns to remedy the situation.
If I ask you what you're doing?
I do not mind if you ask. Do you mind if I don't answer your questions?
Okay.
What's your name, Officer? Waffle. All right.
So the bank called, they said they noticed you're taking pictures and you're making them nervous, taking pictures inside the windows.
Yeah, sounds like the nervous people.
Yeah, well, it's a bank.
Yeah. It is a bank. It is definitely a bank.
Can I get your name?
I don't get my name unless I'm breaking the law. Have I violated any laws?
No.
Understandable. No, Ginny, if I give my name in a situation like that, then it winds up in some database somewhere, and the next thing you know, I've got Park National Bank saying I can't bank with them. Granted, I don't bank with them currently, but you know, I don't want my name in some database because I took pictures of a bank. If it makes them feel any better, I'm taking pictures of the entire block. They're the only ones that are paranoid calling the police. So, unfortunately for them, I generally do not talk with police.
Gotta love the fact that not only is this cop taken aback by a man who won't comply with his requests, obviously he's not used to that, but Mike continues doing the very things the cops were called out for in the first place. Get rid of the man with the camera. If Mike's camera made them nervous before the cops showed up, I wonder how nervous they are now that the cameraman doesn't seem to be the least bit disturbed that a man with a gun is trying to intimidate him.
No offense to you personally, I'm sure you're a great guy. I just generally, nothing good happens from having conversations with cops. So because of that, I generally avoid it.
Do you have a driver's license?
I do have a driver's license, but I really want to. What's that?
You realize then you are in a database then.
Well, yeah, I'm in a database, but see, I'm not in your database right now. Like, you don't know who I am, and I guarantee you, you will leave this place without knowing who I am. I have zero intention of talking with you any further, or giving you my driver's license, or telling you my name. This is not going to happen, I'm afraid. There's no law against me taking pictures of the bank or any other buildings out here from public sidewalks, and you know, they got bulletproof glass. I don't know what the concern is. I'm standing here with a bottle of water and taking some pictures of buildings. And like I said, I've taken pictures of every building on this block. These are the only people that are paranoid about it to call the police.
I love this because Mike is so laid back and matter of fact about this whole interaction. You wonder what the heck is going on in this cop's low IQ mind. And I say low IQ because their own body cams are going to record an interaction with the nervous bank employees that reveals where their minds are actually at as they engage with the man they know isn't doing anything wrong.
It's a bank, but I don't know what they think I'm going to do. I'm standing outside on the freaking sidewalk. So, no weapons, nothing of the sort. Just standing out, taking pictures on a sidewalk.
I was too dumb and didn't realize there was a back door. Same fellow that he's out with. Just being sketchy. What was...
Well, here, can you take
Okay.
it? I come back here and I'm like, there's a guy out here and he's taking pictures right in our windows. We shut the blinds for, he's just at the camera.
Sure.
Taking pictures. It's like, and we had him come up to the window and he's like, oh, I don't know who hired me to take pictures. He goes, I got a short list of, who I can talk to. We go, oh, no, they're not on the list. Because we said, like, our manager, no, they're not on the list. And then still...
It kind of makes you wonder, do they act like this when they see the Google car tooling down the road, taking 3D photos and video? Oh my God, Maj, call men with guns. The Google car is back again. Are they freaked out when they realize that mapping software is being generated daily with the exact location of their bank? Do they lose their minds when they're out and about and people are snapping selfies which may have them in it? These days, everybody's got cameras. So why the alarm over an additional camera? And why do they want them violently oppressed and intimidated by men with guns?
It continues to, point the cameras in here and all over the building.
Sure.
He said something about wheelchair accessible. It's like, well, that don't make sense. You don't need to take a picture of the roof and inside the building for that.
I would tell you to go ahead, close all your blinds. If you have any issues, any problems, call us. Lobby, speaking with the complainant. Close everything up. Sadly, he seems to be smart enough to know that he's on city property with the sidewalk. That does not make it right. I'm not justifying what he's doing.
It's just uncomfortable,
Yeah,
I know.
He won't give his name or anything.
Sure.
he
And that's
doesn't.
what he said. So he is still on the
Public.
sidewalk. The second he dips a toe somewhere not on the sidewalk, tries to come in the doors, 911, call us, get us here. He's in the gray area. I think he knows a little bit about a lot and enough to kind of get away.
Yeah, he's definitely being a smart ass.
Yeah, because he kept taking, I was watching, he kept taking pictures while you were talking.
Yeah, and he kept filming me too.
Yeah, so we called you to get them to stop filming, and he kept filming while you were standing there. Why don't you guys do your jobs? Why don't these cops take a hard stand on the First Amendment and educate these scaredy Karens? Oh, that's right, because they don't really give a damn about the Constitution. They're just there to exert their authority through intimidation practices.
Yeah, so, we're right in that window. It's like, we're moving.
Well, I explained to him, you realize this is a bank, yeah? He's like, so I'm allowed to be paranoid. Like, well, it's a bank and taking pictures, so do you understand how that could be a nervous issue?
He had it pointing right at me in the big window.
He's like, well, I've been taking all kinds of pictures. You're the only one that gets paranoid.
They originally ran him with
Well, it's a bank.
to get his info, and he hit
But he knows a little more than I do, so
the mail.
he's clearly much smarter than all of us.
Two handguns.
Yeah, I would, if you want to close some of the ones by the doors while we're standing here, close it all up. If and when you guys go to secure for the night and you want us to come by, stand by,
Please.
call dispatch a couple of minutes before. Say you had an involvement with a suspicious male. Officers were out here. You'd like us to come stand by while you watch your cars. The bottom might fall out. We might not be here right away, but just get the call going early so that one of us can come out. Sadly, he's smart enough to know that.
Oh, this is so awkward.
You wanna?
Weird.
He's so rude. Why would you do that to me?
What do you do?
He started clapping and saying, "There you go." What kind of drugs are you on? I want to be that happy.
No, he's just trying to get a response out of us. It's like, 'cause he filmed me the entire time we were talking.
What a freak.
Yeah.
Other one. Oh, we got it.
10 quarter till, call us, stand by for walking your cars. Now, obviously, when he enters, this is your guys' entrance here, and this would be, I would presume, your sidewalk if he leaves the sidewalk.
We're back here.
No, I'm saying like
Like if he comes
for
out.
whatever he's doing, yes, because right, wrong, and different. He is on city property. He's probably, like I said, kind of clever enough to know that.
I mean, how long's he been here now? Quite a while. We took some pictures.
And if you did that, and you obviously have quite a bit of security cameras, push it up to whoever or whatever you need in your guys' chain of command, because it's a bank. Is he smart enough to case the place? I'm gonna go with no with whatever he's doing, but it's really suspicious. So do what you guys need to do.
Because I was standing there, I'm like, oh dear God, he's got the camera pointed right in the window at me. That's why I shut the blinds a while ago. It's like,
Yeah.
And then he would go to a different one and angle it in here, and I was like, what?
yeah, and then he's over
Sure.
there pointing in our window down there.
Wave at him, smile. If you deem necessarily, don't flip him off. Don't do anything out of the ordinary, but kill him with kindness. All right.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, gals. Yeah.
So call 911 again?
I would 911 if there's a risk or a danger.
somebody who might-
Non-emergency 522-1234. If he comes in, starts acting like a jackwagon, trying to bang on the doors, beat on the doors, 911, because of where and what we're standing into and what the institution is.
Like something like when you guys want to go to your cars and everything, just 522-1234.
Okay.
That's our non-emergency. Let them know. There were officers out here earlier for peeping Tom, whatever you want to say.
Peeping Tom or whatever you want to say? Hey, just make something up. We don't care. That's how the guys in our police department do. Anytime we can't find a crime, we just make one up. Works every time. Way to go, boys in blue.
You guys want to stand by while you walk to your car, do the nature. We will get out here as quick as we can, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
See, they called the Blinds Operation Hotline, solved their problem. Hope that makes them feel even more at ease. Hey, officer, could I get your name and badge number, sir, so I know who came out?
No, sir.
I'm sorry, did you say no?
You can contact the captain.
You can't just tell me your name and badge number? Is that against your policy, sir? I'm just asking for your name and badge number. Yeah, hope you feel good about that. Hope you feel good about that. Just wanted your name and badge number. Dude, you're a public servant, man. I just wanted your name and badge number. You keep being unprofessional, schmuck. Unbelievable. You're a schmuck. Unprofessional. I'll go file a complaint on you, Chief. Go on, get out of here. Scram, kick rocks. Is it your department policy to identify yourselves when asked? He doesn't. Thank you for being professional. He is not. Just wanted his name and badge number. Is it not department policy to give your name and badge number if somebody asks for it? I know you did. I'm just curious as to why he didn't. Oh, I'll definitely file a complaint. Typical. I'm not surprised at all. Not surprised at all. I have to go now. Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate at least you giving yours out. You're giving yours out. It's cops like him that give cops a bad name and make people not like the cops. When somebody asks your name and your badge number, you should give it. You did. He did not. He is why they call cops pigs.
What I really appreciate about Mike and his style is not only his matter-of-fact approach to badge tyrants, but he takes the time to gather the body cam footage and the 911 calls so the viewing public can get a fly-on-the-wall view of exactly how these brown shirts attempt to ruin our lives. There's more to this video from KULT News that you'll really want to see. I'll leave that link and the link to the Mansfield, Ohio Police Department Facebook page in the description and the pinned comment. If you visit KULT News, tell them Here's the Deal sent you. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know, and don't forget to subscribe to my email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. If you want to support the channel further, the links are in the description, or you can grab a hard-hitting conversation starting design. You can put on a shirt, hoodie, mug, cell phone case, whatever. You can become a channel member. But most importantly, the takeaway from this video is this: the price of freedom is now and will always be eternal vigilance. And indifference to this notion is the means by which the people have and will secure their own oppression. I will see you in the next video.